Alright, I am wearing everything I should be wearing. The hat, the shirt, the pants, and the ring. And through the ring I did get a message. My sweet, sweet child, he who bears my name knows no end to his thirst. His folly may sway your spirit, but watch your back in the jester's game, for the revelry deception's flame. His promise, once as mighty as a storm, now lies broken and scattered like feeble whispers in the wind. He is drowning in the intoxicating embrace of his own compassion. The wineglass mirrors the weakness within, staining the canvas of his once promising mind. Well, let's see that portrait. I fully expect... Can I? I cannot. Hello, Therana. Hi. About your portrait. And Aaron levels up. Excellent. We're doing a full portrait, no less. You ready? Smile. There you go.
Can we hurry this up?
There you go. I like this easel. May I keep it? Thank you. Show me that painting when you are ready. There it is. Who is this woman? Oh, I know her. She visits me sometimes. My dear, it's cold here. Let's stand to the fire, shall we? Okay.
Weren't you the one who was going to deliver my ashes?
Oh no. Wow. Wow. And we are so overburdened. Aaron, can you take... That is actually a very good staff. A very, very good staff. Alright, let me think. We delivered the clothes. We did the portrait. We're leaving an easel there. That's not a big deal. All these books burning. Oh, Vernicus! Good, I'm glad I was able to go through the pages real quick before the books burned completely. So that is done. It would be good to try and talk to these people. Hello.
I'm Marion. You're in Telbranora,
I
a
am.
Telvanni settlement.
Mm-hmm.
Mistress Therana, a sorceress of the Telvanni Council, lives in the tower. Are you here for someone particular?
Well, I've heard about Daedric summonings. You don't know anything about that, okay? Interesting. You want to teach me about conjuration? Bound longbow is definitely something that would be very useful for me. You have your own golden saint. It is pretty impressive. A soul gem infuser. I don't know how that works. With soul gems, obviously. I don't think I'm wearing... I am not detecting any key around here. That's unfortunate. see any key here either. This is locked, but apparently it's okay to try and open it. So I'm gonna do that.
Unwelcome it is.
Shh. No, I made it worse. Oh well. We tried.
Let no new thing arise. I'm Gils Drelas, and this is Telbranora, Mistress Thorana's Telvanni stronghold. Are you looking for misshapen monsters and diseases called blight? Can we hurry this up?
Well, I was wondering if you knew where I could find a key. Okay, no key here. What's happening there? Oh, that takes us out. Yes. I'm still looking for the teleporter. Oh, there. No. Oops. Good. Don't think I visited this part. Alright, I see. That's where I would have levitated. Hello,
I'm
Ceres.
Gavos, and you're in Telbranora, a Telvanni settlement. Mistress Thorana, a sorceress of the Telvanni Council, lives in the tower. Are you here for someone in particular?
Mm-mm.
3 cultures live.
Thank you. And I guess now I can try to... Perfect. We're not going back to the dungeon. I don't have the key yet, so that's unfortunate. Alright, let's see what sort of services we have available here. Not sure we're gonna find a lot of services in the tower guard post. Then again, hello. No, I do not win. I do not need a treasure map. You're a healer. That's good to know. Godros? No, I really don't want a treasure map. Thank you. So you know of the Morrowind, huh? No, I'm good. So I was wrong. There are some services to be had here. I came in that way. There isn't an upstairs, I don't think.
Let no new thing arise. I'm Darvasa Vedis, and this is Telbranora, Mistress Thorana's Telvanni stronghold. Are you looking for services?
I actually am. But, you know, all sort of
Ashlanders
information.
worship their ancestors. Ashlander tribes are led. When the Dunmer followed Veloth to Morrowind, the ring was called Moon and
Yeah.
Star. The
You know,
armies
the
met at
past,
Red Mountain,
we're
the
not
Dwemer
too
stronghold.
interested in that. Bum, bum. Still no key. Maybe it's a little sneakier than I thought with that key. Carawen. Food and drink, we're good for the time being. There we go. Second straight house. Hello?
There's no one I'd rather see, if I can help in any way.
Who are you? You're an enforcer, and you have a profitable business agreement. I'm all ears. You're not sure if I've heard, but there's a strike in the Abibal egg mine just northwest of here. It supplies Quama eggs for Mistress Therana's tower. Well, it used to, and that's where we come in. You have a massive stock of Quama eggs just laying around that go to waste. If they wouldn't be sold, and I would be quite ashamed. Instead, you want to sell them to Therana. Okay. So what's the business? Ah. She doesn't like you, does she? What is the agreement? Just a regular old trading agreement. She needs to sign it to get the eggs. Nothing special. I don't know, you look fishy.
You'll find her in Therana's chamber in the upper tower. Easiest way is to enter. Please join me.
I don't know, you know why I don't trust him? He was nice to me. And that makes no sense. Hello? Stupid fetcher came in here a while back, an adventurer of sorts. And on his adventures, he found a potion of levitation. He was an interesting person, a typical Nord warrior. Had some stories to say, but it started to drink, and the drink just started getting out of hand. And you were forced to stop him from buying any more alcohol. You didn't like that. He grabbed your amulet, drank his potion, and hid it among the root of this here building. Okay. What happened to your necklace? I don't know where it is. Okay. You've flown up and down and you can't find it. Look, if I can find it, I'll give it to you. But the whole flying up and down, that's just not gonna work very well for me, I'm afraid. That is just a dead end. Nothing at all. There's the downstairs, that's where we come from. Not an awful lot of customers, mind you. And that would be the bedroom, should we want to rent one. We've had no luck with this, but, you know, I like to make my own luck. Let's get ready, focus. Hey! So I didn't check for traps. What's in there? Another chest. Very curious. Too complex. We can't do it. Well, let's put that away. There we go. Like it never happened. If anyone asks, we practiced a bit of alteration in there, but that's not a crime. I mean, if the amulet is at the foot of... Wow, that guy really upset with me. It's very, very pink here, isn't it? Let's go in just a house. Or where we were. Somebody else's house. Maybe that's it. There's the trade house and looks like a smith, maybe? Armorer. Let's take a look. Anything we might want to sell. No, Dwemer. He's gonna go nuts. Accuse us of all kinds of things.
We are blessed. Welcome. What brings an outlander to Telbranora? Is there some specific place you want to visit?
No, I wish to trade. Let's do that. That looks nice. It's a shame I can't wear it. No bolts. I don't think I need a hat. Of whatever color. I do not need a hat, but thank you.
No.
Aran, did you want me to try and repair some of your stuff? I don't promise it will all be repaired, but I'll do what I can. There was one. There was two. Yeah.
Just
There.
ask. You have my complete attention.
Yeah, you must have a few hammers. I paid a full 80. Reborn, we're
I'm
done.
all right. And you? What do you need? Are you looking for a specific place here in Telbranora?
No, just need a couple of hammers. Nice. Okay, so... these are mine. As well as this. Let's make sure I keep those safely in my backpack. Together with the ring. Oops, I was still wearing it. Not sure it's very good for my health or for my fingers. Aranna. Just to check, I'm gonna give you everything that I don't wear ever. Whoa. You do not want to wear any armor. I may have sold it by mistake. You know what, Aaron? How about you wear this one? It's okay. I'll wear this one. It's fine. It's fine. At least you have some armor. You're wearing Telvanni colors. Which means, really, I don't have anything extra to sell. I want to keep all of those, apart from the skirt. Must have picked that up at Piranha's by accident. Really, really, truly by accident. Looks pretty much like the... No, there's more. Serenvelas.
Welcome. What brings an outlander to Telbranor? Is there some specific place you want to visit?
No, but I wanted to talk to you about breathing water. What is it that makes people obsessed about breathing inside water? Unless you like to get wet all the time, it's not worth it. Better to stay at home and relax. I don't disagree, but I've heard stories about you and I'm really interested. Yeah, of course I know who you are. The School of Alteration is all about possibilities, changing patterns, making things be what they could be. Maybe I ain't Serenvelas, but I can teach you how to breathe water. Or maybe I am Serenvelas and I won't. Or maybe even I can teach you to breathe water, but you can't learn. Oh, she's seeing right through me. This place is a mess. No one to help an old woman in her life. Perhaps after a little tidying. You want me to tidy for you? Okay.
I bet old Molimo and his hirelings could make short work of Terrain Adalan. But the way I hear it, Mistress...
Do you want me to pick up the books and stuff? You're gonna think I'm stealing
it's
from you.
Good to meet you.
I mean, it is a mess. The place is an absolute mess.
Hello again. Can I help you?
Maybe.
Light armor is weak, but...
You need a broom. Okay, I'll make a note of that and try to remember to bring her a broom. Honestly, I wish I could have just told Aaron to pick things up. Let's get back. Yeah, sure. And then technically I want to go to Sadrith Mora, but I now know the way. Excellent.
It's so good to meet you.
Uh-huh.
Did you bring Mistress Thorana her new clothes?
I did. She wanted a Khajiit skirt, but it's all taken care of.
Any trouble? Well, in any case, I owe you 500 drakes for the delivery. Perhaps I could also teach you how to mark and recall. First, you must set a mark. Then you can use recall to return to that mark
Yeah, I knew that.
Mistress Tharana is concerned about a slave rebellion in one of her holdings.
I think I heard about that.
The slaves have revolted in the Abermar Empire. Go there and put an end to this rebellion before it spread to Mistress Tharana's hands. First go to Telvanni, then head north up the small peninsula, cross to the next island to the northwest. The mine is on the northern corner of that island. She is my patron in House Telvanni, and I am her elf. She can be difficult at times. Be very careful if you must speak with her. I do not have anything else for you to deliver to Mistress Tharana. If you cannot find anything suitable, why not just summon a supernatural?
Why, yes, of course I can. You want the black jinx, don't you? You want me to go to Angel left? And we're done here.
We are.
I mean, I could try to talk to the member of the Moragtong who's got the ring from one Moragtong to another. Who knows? It's worth a shot. And the Moragtong was just... I think it's that house next to the alchemist. No. Wrong. Hello. This is a bit awkward. It was one of the bigger mushroom farms. Like this up here, maybe? I will practice in a bit. More down here we go. I bet this Moragtong assassin will be well impressed. I knew it. You were the person, right?
I am never too busy. I'm fine. I hope you're well. What do you need
Yes.
this time? Are you looking for services here in Sadrith Mora?
No, I want Black Jinx.
Yes, I have the ring.
Yeah.
But we in the Morag Tong have a special interest in the ring as well. Would you steal from us, sister?
I would not.
The Morag Tong works within the system, not beyond it. We are not above the law.
Of
If
course.
you have unresolved legal issues, you should seek an officer and turn yourself in.
I'm good. All taken care of. It looks like I will never get Black Jinx, or at least not from him. It could be that the ring is very unique to begin with. In which case, well, there's nothing I can do. You can climb up a little bit. There you go. Hello. What we can do is rest. It's midnight. There we go. No. Paint. Not a Shadow is back. I assume like she'll like the portrait, did she? Kept the easel, a new one. I'll bestow burn the painting too. Better it meets flames than you. Don't let shadow veil your bright spirit be. My brush, a letter found its way to me, but it's demanding you. Okay? The arrival of such a letter is not mere occurrence, but a cosmic ballad, a dance of fates converging in my humble pot. Watch as you unfurl the scroll, the very words pirouette in rhythmic anticipation. The ink on these lines pulsates with purpose, a heartbeat echoing the gravity of its content. Can you hear them? They are demanding the painter of shadows. Adventure forth myself, yet fear my feet may stray astray. Was this the one? Ooh, the Duke himself. Within 3 days. Ooh, okay. Well, within 3 days, we probably should
Welcome,
not
friend.
wait.
We extend you our warm regards.
Warm day to me. Quickest way to Ebenard. I don't like it too much, but Mage's Guild, Balmora. If I go with Silk Striders and boats, I worry that it might be 3 whole days just to get there, and that's not good enough.
I'm so hungry.
All right. It's all practice. Hey! Ooh, a broom. You wouldn't give it to me, would you? That's a shame. I guess I should check pawnbrokers, traders. Somebody is bound to have a broom somewhere. Here we go again. Hello, Eniel. I wish to travel. You let me! I mean, of course you let me. I wonder if I used a divine intervention that would bring me further south. Yeah, no, I'm still better off taking a sales trader. Maybe to Saran, that could be so nice. That sounded very wrong once again. I think going to Saran is the best. From there is just walking across the Escaden Isles, and that
Good
is
day,
rather
stranger.
enjoyable.
Welcome to Balmora, council seat of House Lalu. I'm
Saran.
the
Bye. I'm sorry, but I'm in a hurry. This is quite a pretty town. Oh, maybe we can get a boat directly. I'm gonna train while I remember to do it.
Is there something you need?
Yeah. I need to travel to Ebonheart precisely. Thank you very much. So this is Ebonheart. I have multiple reasons to go back. There's the contract. I don't think I can afford it. We'll see how much it is really. Maybe I get the wrong idea to begin with. Here's to hoping. Carawen really likes the boots of flying.
So,
It's a weird fog we've got here. Very pretty. Ah.
I am Vidam Dren, Duke of Vardenfell. Welcome to Ebonheart, Outlander.
Hello. How about a
I
construction
am not
contract?
sure if I should issue you a contract. Vardenfell faces many threats today. I will grant you a contract if you vow to do what you can for my people.
I do vow.
That is good enough for me. Take this contract. Use your stronghold for the defense of my people, and as an aid in your fight against our enemies.
I was so sure he was going to demand a whole bunch of money for it. Okay, let me just go around the corner here. We need a little wardrobe change. Go ahead. We have a bit of a duplicate happening.
I have issued you a construction.
You have
It will be
indeed.
difficult to
Thank you
overcome
very
the
much.
lingering resent. Don't make enemies. Morrowind is a peculiar. We have grown too complacent about the threat of Daedra and Red Mountain.
You know what? That's not why I'm here. Let me set up the easel.
Contain the menace.
Thank you. Looking pretty good. Silence! I will not have you ruin my portrait and slander the painter I employed. Do you have any proof of your claims, Ward? There is a witness? I have heard enough. There is a simple way to prove whether your words are witness of the painter. Let us put a swift end to this foul rumor. Let us see your face. What was the accusation? I refuse to take off the hat. Your persistent refusal to unveil your hat, painter of shadows, only fuels the flame of speculation. The shroud of mystery surrounding you will undoubtedly intensify the rumors circulating in its halls. Hand me my portrait and leave this castle. Wow.
I'm late for an appointment. Hopefully somewhere away from you. Leave me.
How many of them are? Hello. I can't disable any of the evil tween. He's the one with two heads. Alright, something weird has happened here. I'm guessing these accusations did not happen yet.
What was that?
Okay. Something funny happened. Well, you know what? I'm not going to tempt fate or anything. Alright, that's fine. From here though, we need to go to Vivek. We are traveling all the way to the Arena Canton, where we will... I never know which way is the exit. This way? Yes. The Arena Canton. And then we want to talk to the Dunmer who gave us a quest in the name of Mephala. And if all goes well, Mephala would be the first Daedric Prince that we serve. And hopefully reap rewards from. It is important. I need to go to Vivek as soon as possible.
This is Ebonheart. We like things done Imperial fashion here. So, I suppose you had a question for me?
Yeah. Nope. I wish to travel to, I guess, Vivek Temple. I would have preferred Foreign Quarter, but that's fine. We know the way. It's not too far, but it feels very far. That is the very definition of Vivek. We're still in Saint Deline. Crossing here to the next canton. Hey, what do you know? This is Saint Alms. And that looks like the arena right here. Alright, I was wrong. It is not that far, and it didn't feel too far either. we go down. And hope that we go down on the right side. Down the cannon works.
There's someone watching.
We didn't go down the underworks, I don't think. Yeah, no. No. Hello? A dreamer. Let's try the other side. Ouch. That's exactly right. Whew. The rats are back. At least one of them. Two of them. All right.
You have business here.
Laros? Yes, I have.
My father wishes to speak to you directly. This is a great honor.
Ooh.
You have done well, mortal. There are some things that must be done to preserve the order, and it will be amusing for me when this business comes to light. I look forward to it. Take this ring, mortal. Through the brightest day, it will carry you with speed and stealth. Leave me now.
Well, that was a brief encounter, but overall very, very good. We now have the Ring of the Khajiit. That is nice, very, very nice. And I believe I have heard, yes, the Daedric intervention spell. Now, I do not know where it will take me, presumably to the nearest Daedric ruin. That is perfect. It is really going to facilitate my search for the Daedra. And that's one prince whose favor we've earned.
Go on, Pilgrim. I can't stop you. Some words should be shared only by friends.
That's okay. People say they've been hearing strange noises coming from the underworks in the foreign quarter. There's a Daedric shrine there. Is there? I mean, we are in Vivek. We probably should check that out. Oh yes, we were looking for Oran Market. Heard of him? Cressus Curio mentioned Oran Market might still be at the Hlalu Treasury. Alright, Hlalu Treasury, here we go. Who knew we would be... chill? Hang on, Aaron, you prefer... There's no way. There's no way, Aaron. You prefer to wear a Dwemer helmet than a Daedric helmet? I have no words for it, but you know what? You do you. What can I say? There we go. Better that way. Woohoo! That. Oh, hello. What is that?
What? This is Vivek.
Yes.
It's big.
Yes.
Can you find your way around the cantons?
All kinds of lovely light armor cuirasses. Not for me though, but thank you. This looks very, very pretty. We are a member of the Morrowind, therefore I have access to all these arrows. That's good. Ultimately, I still want to have a crossbow and make bolts, but apparently it's little harder to do. Don't worry, people. This is temporary. There you go. All good. All good. I don't need those. Don't need those. This one is for you, Aaron. You can take my easel as well.
I suppose you're looking for a tavern. Do I look like a tour guide to be there? Well, go ahead. Ask your question.
There, it's just that. I don't need it, thank you. You can't afford... Fine. What about you, lady? Would you buy clothes as well? Excellent. Armor? Weapon? It's not a lot, but something I won't have to carry. Very good.
Business here.
So we were told a shrine beneath the foreign quarter. And also Lalu Treasury to find that book collector. Let's practice this one again. We're in town. That's what we wear. Foreign quarter, and then Hlalu. I believe this right here is the foreign quarter. And we want to go in the wastework. Almost there. Here we go. Of course, if there is indeed a Daedric shrine, there might be Daedric creatures, maybe a storm Atronach, I wouldn't mind that. We need to capture the soul of a second one. Alright, that would be one of the entrances into the underworks. Surprise. Oh, you are wearing it. Okay. I hope I did not upset you being surprised that you wouldn't wear it. Let's switch to combat gear. I see nothing but rats. Come on. Silver lining, the rat doesn't see me. There we go. More rats over there, as far as I can tell. Rats. Rats, rats, rats. Uh-oh, hang on. Not a rat. I'm gonna try a thing. Oh, I see. You switch, you equip the helmet so that you can use the spell. Fine. Okay, all right. I was wondering. Okay, Carawen, go whichever way you can. Whoa. You can do it, Aaron. You don't seem to be taking all that much damage, that's good. You okay? You're okay. ABC for Barbarian, all kinds of bone mold armor, which could be good for me, like if I wanted to have matching pauldrons, for example. But currently I can't carry all that much, so we'll be back. Alright, that guy was aggressive. Could be a sign of something evil afoot. I mean... Or maybe he just didn't want to share the glory. Ibishamnus, that shrine. Yes, that certainly sounds like it could be a Daedric shrine. Unfortunately, I cannot do much to help Aaron at this point. I'll summon a Bone Walker, maybe the two of them together. It means it's gonna be harder for me to get my arrows in, but at the same time they do not do that much damage. Not until I learn to make better arrows. Magic arrows is what I need. I don't have any Bone Walkers ready. What do you mean? That sucks. Okay, so plan B, no Bone Walker. Too bad. Ring of the Khajiit. Maybe as soon as I get in. I don't think that would work, but we'll see. Whoa. I sense an aura of a crystal egg here. That looks pretty beautiful. And there's no one in there. Herbs. We have a Shrine of Malakath. This is beautifully creepy. There's a chest. They are urns. Uh-oh. Are you? You're a hidden one. Except I see you. Hidden one seems to be very confused. Ruined books. Okay. I was not expecting such a bounty. Even the chest is just there. I won't be using those scrolls, but it might be. Oof. You know how I don't use scrolls? That is one I wouldn't mind using. But principles are principles, you know. Aaron, we do have a Daedra heart, don't we? Indeed we do. Then I want Malakath's oath. And then we have a Daedric gauntlet. I found a strange gauntlet in the shrine. It vanished when I tried to pick it up. That's a bummer. It certainly looked like it could be powerful. Alright, so we've investigated that place. My right hand twitches slightly. You got it, Aaron? I am stronger currently thanks to Malakath's blessing. So let's pick some of these up. My right hand twitches violently. That is not good. Too much. Put on my gauntlet. There it is. You are a cooperative high elf. Good. Now go to Valenvarian on the north coast. I presume you do not know where it is. I have added the location to your map. You will go there. Is that Malakath speaking directly to me? That is wonderful, wonderful news. Okay, I do not regret going to Vivek. Completed a quest for Mephala. She granted me a ring, quite powerful. A spell to teleport to the nearest Daedric shrine. Then I got another artifact from a Daedric prince. I say Malakath because it was a shrine to Malakath, but then again, the statue did not look like. It didn't look like Malakath at all. But, you know, it's all good and well, but heavy armor is not good for me. Whew. Do not attempt to remove the gauntlet again. I will try to remember to not do that. That would be Lalu. We are going to the Lalu treasury, was it? Pretty good. Pretty good timing. I need a home. I did get the contract easily. It's the soul now. I need the soul.
This is Vivek.
Yes.
Pilgrim. It's big. Can't you find your way around the cantons? If I liked you better, then I might tell you.
Fine, I'll find the treasury on my own. Ah. Ah. Easy.
Don't
Hello?
know. You're a pilgrim, right? This is Vivek City, Pilgrim. Are you looking for someone in particular?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly where we are, isn't
Moving
it?
scum.
I don't suppose he's in the prison cells. That would be a weird place to be at. You are definitely not the person I'm looking for.
I'm late.
Fine. Hallelujah now. Ooh, I see books.
Oh, come on, leave me alone.
Coordinator. I see the books, but
I'm late. Don't know you. You're a pilgrim, right? This is Vivek City, Pilgrim. Are you looking for someone in particular?
maybe I should go and talk to Crassus Curio. I see those
I'm sure there's
books.
someone else you can bother.
That looks like a very interesting book. Alright, let's go talk to Crassus Curio. Maybe that's where I'm gonna find him. I can't believe I have to wear that gauntlet until I find the stronghold. I should have given the gauntlet to Aaron. I know this place. You.
I'm late for an appointment.
Only
One day you're not gonna be alive. And I see the Lalu banners.
Crawl out of.
Shut up. Crawled out of a mushroom, I'll have you know. Hello?
Yes, I'm Crassius Curio, but you can call me Uncle Crassius.
Right. Pass. He'll be here shortly, don't you worry. He'll still probably cataloguing his books before they are placed in the treasury. You're more than welcome to join us if you're willing to get a few things for tonight's guest. Aaron wants to try the local palette dumpling, so let's not disappoint him. Before you can get a word in, Crassus shoves a folded sheet down on your shirt. His thin lips slowly curl into a perverse grin. Go on, wriggle that snug little waist to the nearest marketplace. I have to go shopping. Bottle of grief, a bottle of mass, Shay and Sujama. Alright, so booze. Well, I'll do it, but let me tell you, I'm doing it for the Daedric Prince. This is for Hamameus Mora. We literally just came out this place, they're gonna have all the booze we need, right? Hello.
It's big. Can't you find your way around the cantons?
That's 2 that I need. By the way, while I'm here, might as well. Yeah, I won't use that. Virison Balm, where did I get that? No idea. Right, I was hoping to find some Cyrodiilic brandy.
Cyrodiilic brandy, an invigorating and stimulating alcoholic beverage, is imported and
Yeah, but
expensive.
you don't have it.
It is claimed to have none of the unpleasant side effects of other intoxicants. Sarain Sadas fled from Vivek. I heard the Morag Tong has a writ on it. This fight is over.
Right, how many pubs do I have to go to for these?
Leave me.
A few, apparently. What do we have here? Alchemist. We don't typically sell alcohol,
Favor
but
me
who
with your
knows?
question, Pilgrim. Do you need me to point out some specific place?
See, this one actually sells alcohol. Unfortunately, I already have it. Ooh, grief. Flynn. Cyrodiilic brandy. Wow. Maybe, you know, not so expensive. Thank you. I think I have all of it. Wow. Crazy Hlalu, go to the alchemist to get a collection of alcoholic beverages. Wrong place. Oh, this is a trader of some sort? Pawnbroker maybe?
This is Vivek. It's big. Can't you find your way around the cantons?
Do you sell broomsticks? It's for a friend of mine. You do not. That is unfortunate. Very much unfortunate. It's in such terrible state that I can't even sell it for money. Okay, I think I got everything. With pleasure.
I'm so glad to see you again.
Apparently I'm missing one. And yet, I have the Grief, Mast, Shine, Sujamma. Grief, Mast, Sujamma. Looks like I'm missing the Shine. I'll be right back. Darn, I thought I bought everything the alchemist had. Hello. I remember you had an extensive collection of booze. You did not have the one that I needed. The quest goes on. Pawnbroker. I know I asked for a broom. I didn't even check if you had alcohol.
Go ahead. I know you have questions. Do you need services in Vivek, or is there something else you want from me?
Oh! No, I'm good, thank you.
Hit the road.
The way this Lalu conduct business, very, very strange. Yes, that's everything. From the moment there, I thought you'd embarrass me in front of your guests. No, I wouldn't do that. You smell like a guar sweltering in the afternoon sun. Lovely. You want me to take a bath and change my clothes? I mean, I can get my formal Telvanni clothes. You happy with that? Oh, crap. I didn't mean it, No, I still have it. Your persistence will gain you nothing. I have removed the illusion that you have a choice in this matter. Now focus. Okay. Crassus is happy with the drink. Is somewhere in the manor. Okay. I'm sorry, Daedric Prince. I didn't mean to be rude. You are not him. You are not. Aha. Hello. It is me indeed. The sweet dumplings that Crassus keeps raving on about these days. I guess I've made an impression. Ha ha ha. You're so disappointed with this place, are you? The fog is thick and heavy. The ash gets into every crack imaginable, and the drinks are barely palatable. Yeah, you want me to entertain? I don't know about that. Many of the locals seem to be quite ignorant of their own history. It's a real shame that I, a Breton hailing from the far side of Tamriel, am more fluent in their own culture and heritage. Care to test your knowledge? Let's do this. Okay. While I was sailing here from High Rock, I read a book chronicling the early years of this strange and unforgiving land. Care to tell me what this region used to be called back when it was ruled by Nerevar and Dumak? Stain. Very good. You got that on the first try as well. So good. Oh, the next one is just... The Nord invaded this territory and held it for some time. When that was? It was in the first quarter of the first era. I can tell you that much. Other than that, I'm in 241. Incorrect. You want to try that again? Is that what we're going to do? Resdane. 204. Incorrect. Darn, I was so sure. Resdane. Or is it 240? It was indeed. You're impressed. I'm glad you're impressed. What is the next question? What year was the sun's death? First era, second half of the first era, I think. Yay! Wrong. Okay. Is the whole island surrounded by simpleton? I don't know. Okay. If you're looking to purchase a rare book, I'll sell them to you for 3,000 septim. Don't think I have that, but yeah, I'll buy a book. Crap, I had the money and he took it from me. Oh no, I have the book. I have this book. Still Q&A. Wow. I guess I really disappointed him with my answers. You're a book collector, indeed. You're tired of talking to me. That's fine. I'm tired of talking to you. So let me see. We completed a quest for Mephala. That's good. We got a Daedric glove that tells us to go to a stronghold up in the north. Yeah. We also have a book for the collector who's somewhere between Voss and Dagenfell. Could be a good place to go to. We could start with that. I also have way too many things in my inventory, and of course we need to report about the painting. Which tells me the quickest way to do all of that is to recall. Unless we fail. Try again. Okay. If I wanted to go to the collectors, this is where I would go. And maybe this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna walk to Voss once again. And who knows, I might even see the slave, and this time I might even get him to follow me all the way to Voss.